Shalom, 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 shalom. It's your brother Yuana back at it again with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone that rule well, that teach well, that taught us his truth. And the hearty shalom, the other Akim, the Aquas tuning in. Shalom, shalom, shalom. At the water, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, for another day, the spirit, the Rakak, Wadash. And I want to get into this lesson, man. So today is Warriors for Yahushai, Michigan, in the news 27. All right, and it's a lot of stuff going on today. All right, so we're just gonna dive straight into scripts, and I'm gonna grab this preset before we get into the news articles. All right, heavy. All right. All right, so this is Habakkuk 2 and 3. All right, and this is heavy, man. Let's start it from 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what will he say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Okay, so we're going to stand on our watch. We're going to watch the news articles, look at the different prophecies, study, pray, rehearse the righteous acts, man. Okay, hey, and we get reproved every single day, man. Through the Spirit. It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So when we bring out these different precepts and we match it up with the news articles, we make it plain, man. We ain't trying to get all deep. We ain't trying to sound like the deepest. No, man. We make it plain, man. All right. Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Okay, so literally, okay, what's coming is Jacob's trouble, the MOTB, famines, pestilences. Okay, all these things are coming. All right, and before these things come, we know it's going to be little mini things that's going to happen. So we're going to go through a couple articles, well, a lot of articles, and we're just going to grab some scriptures while we go through them. Okay, so one of the biggest things that's happening today is the U.S. debt ceiling will reach its limit. Okay, basically today. All right, today is Thursday, and okay, it says, I'm gonna read this off. It says the debt limit. The debt limit is the total limit of amount of money that the United States government is authorized to borrow to meet its existing legal obligations, including Social Security, Medicare benefits, military salaries, interest on the national debt, tax refunds, and other payments. So basically, these devils, they didn't spend so much money, send all this money to Ukraine, spending all this money on all these different foreigners, spending money on wars, instead of putting money into actually providing for the Babylonians, man. Things like Social Security. I get Social Security, man. So that will mean if they cut this, a lot of people is going to feel that burn. Okay, we talk about senior citizens. Okay, we're talking about retirees. Okay, we're talking about all type of people, man. People that even people that's disabled, man. Okay, people with sicknesses. Okay, and Medicare, I believe a big part of Medicare covers a lot of your medical bills as far as hospitals, and your a lot of people get your Medicare takes care of your different medicines. Okay, so this thing is big, man. All right, so let's grab this. This was 13 hours ago. It says the U.S. will likely reach its debt limit on Thursday. What comes next is predictable. Okay, so we already know what's about to happen. Let's get some more. I want to get the most recent one. All right. As debt ceiling deadline looms, here's what it could mean for Social Security and Medicare. So it says if the debt ceiling negotiations are unsuccessful, the U.S. could default on its debt. Okay. Here's why some worry that it could result in Social Security and Medicare delays proposals for cuts on those programs. All right. So I'm gonna read a little bit off of what is it going into, and Lord willing, it's edifying. All right. It says the clock is ticking for the U.S. Okay, to avoid a default on its debt. Some are sounded an alarm about potential disruptions to Social Security and Medicare. On Thursday, January 19th, the U.S. outstanding debt is set to hit its stationary limit. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen wrote in recent letter to House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, the debt limit or debt ceiling is the total amount of money the U.S. can borrow to meet its legal obligations, including Social Security and Medicare benefits, as well as military salaries, tax refunds, interest on the national debt, and other payments, Yellen wrote. When the limit is reached, the U.S. will have to take extraordinary measures to avoid defaulting on its obligations, she said. The Treasury Department cannot provide its estimate on how long the government can expect the government's obligations through extraordinary measures, Yellen wrote. But it's unlikely that the cash will be exhausted before early June, she said. Okay, so even though they're saying basically, everything can be paused and stopped, we're not going to really see, things truly hit till June. Okay, and we know this thing is going to heat up even more faster than that. It says negotiations over the federal debt ceiling mark one of the first big challenges the new Congress will face. This is something new. This is something they haven't been dealing with. McCarthy has agreed to tie lifting the debt ceiling to spending cuts. That has advocates for Social Security and Medicare worried that lawmakers will try to amend those programs. Okay, so basically saying they're going to try to cut them. Okay, and like I said, that will cause a lot of people to be out here, man. Okay, it says we're looking at as early as June a train wreck on this issue. A train wreck, basically, it's going to be bad, said Don Adcock, Director of Government Relations and Policy at the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare. The consequences are dire because a default will not only disrupt Social Security and Medicare benefits, but also cause a global economic recession or worse. Okay, so this thing is serious, man. All right. So the U.S. is literally reaching its breaking point. America is closing, man. All right. Let me get another scripture. Another one. And then we're gonna get a scripture. Man, Kala Yahweh Shimi Shai. So you got this, man. Nike closing downtown Seattle store amid crime wave. Seattle saw a 23% increase in fatal shootings in 2022. Okay, so you have a lot of these stores that's closing down, man. Okay, let's grab this. It says Barnes and Noble set January 22nd as closing date for the Thomas store. Okay, and I just want to go through just showing, all these places are closing up shop. Okay, CB2 closing its Union Square store this week. Okay, JCPenney is closing even more locations starting next month. Why is all these locations closing? Why is all these places in America, Babylon the Great, closing, man? Shutting down. All right. It says Talbot store closing at Providence Place Mall. Okay. Tampa Fee store holds weekend auction before closing after more than 60 years in business. It's going down, man. Walgreens and CVS are closing locations and starting January 31st. Okay. Man, let's get some more. Popular sports retailers, including Nike, are closing stores. 4 popular clothing stores closing up shop. Check if your favorite is set to stay shut for good. Come on, man. Macy's CEO, we are in the final stretch of closing stores, man. Come on, man. This is serious. Popular clothing chains, including J. Crew, are clothing stores starting January 2022. All right. Banana Republic closing Woodland Mall store. Why store closures are plaguing big box retailers. Oh my goodness, man. Bed Bath & Beyond stores closing list 2023. liquidation. Okay, liquidation, man. And what else? Liquidation sells. All right, hey, everything must go, man. All right, let's get a couple more. We're gonna close it, and we're gonna get the scriptures. Las Vegas record store closing one of its locations after over 30 years, man. All right. Major department store chain to close multiple shops this year. All right. So what's the point of all this? All right. You even got T-Mobile closing retail stores. All right. Why is retail group Argos closing all stores in Ireland? This is not just in Babylon the Great. This is all over the earth, man. So I'm gonna grab this. Let's get the precept. Dang, it's so much. Yeah, the grinders. Let's get that. I wanted to get another one too, but hey, man, that's fire. All right, this Ecclesiastes 12:3. Man, I want to start it for 1. All right, dang. All right, it says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. And what's the evil days? That's really going into Jacob's trouble, man. All right, Salakia. So yeah, that's really going into Jacob's trouble. All right, the evil days, the days of the MOTB, the hour of temptation, being out there. It says, nor the years draw nigh where thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Okay, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. Okay, these different governments, these different parties, what they call it, I can't even get the Democratic parties, the Democrat, the Republic, all these different nations, they're about to start trembling, man. Why? Because Yahweh Shai is about to return. Why? Because the dollar is going to crash. Why? Because a new system is going to be pushed, man. All right. They know their days are ending, man. Their riches, all these things are done away with, man. It's going to be a new currency. Okay. It says, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. And those that look out of the windows be darkened, man. It's about to be dark out here, man. All these people that's working jobs, they're going, hey, you have thousands of layoffs right now. You have millions of people quitting. Okay, so the days of these different factory jobs, the days of going to work, the 9 to 5s, being cashiers, doctors, whatever, that's going to cease, man. Okay, and that's when that purge-like society is going to begin. When people are no longer able to go to grocery stores, when they're no longer able to go to hospitals, when people are no longer able to pay their bills, be able to get food, water, shelter, that's when things are going to begin to bubble up, man. It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, man. A lot of people, hey, all these different companies, all these different businesses, all these different places like malls, stores, all these shops are about to be closed, man. When the sound of the grinding is low, he shall rise up the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of the music shall be brought low. Again, the music is done, man. Nobody's listening to Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. Ain't nobody listening to Jay-Z. I remember a while ago they was going into, it was like, do you want $1 million, or do you want to have a dinner with Jay-Z? Everybody's like, give me that million. Hey man, nobody cares about music no more, man. Nobody cares about hip hop. Right now, the biggest thing is the truth, man. You got Kanye West, Kyrie Irving, all these different people coming out telling you a Hebrew Israelite, telling you that the Messiah is a so-called black man, that the chosen people are so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But yet our people, they're still fools, man. Why? Because they desire the things of this world, man. It says Ecclesiastes 12:5. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desires shall fail, man. All your desires. Right now, people, my lady, she like watching this show called Love Island. Basically, it's about people hooking up, and you got people in shape. It's all about looks. In this society, it's basically about being the top. The head. Everybody likes to. I'm the top guy. But that desire is going to fail, man. The only thing that's going to be in the coming days, that what people are going to want to know is, are you going to protect me? Can you protect me? Can you feed me? Can you give me shelter? That's going to be the true desires, man. Nobody's going to care about how you look, the way you dress, what cars you drive, what houses you got. The only desires people are going to have is, can you take care of me and my family? It says, because man go up to his long home and the mourners go about the streets, man. Heavy. All right. Let me see if I can grab another one. I wanted to grab a little bit more on this lock it, but I'm gonna grab it from right here. Okay, so all this stuff about to shut down, and I want to grab the layoffs, and I'm gonna get the other scripture too. All right, because America, Babylon the Great is closing, man, and a lot of these people in society, they think they got 5, 10 years, 15 years. Oh, the end of the world ain't gonna come for another 10 years. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. Okay, hey, like Elder Apostle Tahar always be going into, man, we not about to be here that damn long, man. Okay, prophecy is happening now. Things are popping off now, man. Okay, and if you're not watching, you gonna get caught out there. Okay, you gonna get laid off. You gonna be working, spending all that time at your job, thinking that, oh, that's going to protect you, that's going to save you, and the Lord gonna have it where you lose your job, man. Like these people, it says Microsoft to lay off 10,000 workers, man. You think these people knew that they was gonna lose their job? you know, you think they woke up and was like, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm straight. Oh yeah, Shalom to my brother, man. Hey, that's fire, King. Fire. Hey, I gotta get it. I gotta get that. Ezekiel 7:19, it says, from Warriors Free, I was shy, Pasadena, Texas, my brother, King Makia, man. All right. It says Ezekiel 7:19, they shall cast their silver in the streets, man. People are literally going to throw quarters, pennies, nickels, it says, and their gold shall be removed. All these different, all your jewelry, all the dollars, the money, your credit cards, your debit cards, all these different things that people hold as valuables are going to be worthless in that day, man. All right. It says their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord, man. Your silver and your gold ain't gonna be able to deliver you. Nobody's going to care that, hey, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer. Nobody's going to care, oh, I got 10 million in the bank. They was going into it. What's my man's? Usain Bolt. Let me pull that up just for edification. Usain Bolt, my man's had hella money in the bank, man. Hella money. Hey, I'm going straight to the bank with this. Hey, man, it says Usain Bolt allegedly nearly all of 12 plus million in private investment account wiped after serious act of fraud, man. Bolt's account of now sits at just 12,000 according to his lawyer.
We're forge-minded.
So literally, Usain Bolt, he had over $12.7 million in an investment in the account, man. Now he only got $12,000, man. This is going to be the same thing to happen to a lot of these Babylonians. Okay. So it says their gold and their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls. You're not going to be able to buy you food. You're not going to be able to buy a hotel. You're not going to be able to buy comfort. You go up to somebody, you see it's fire everywhere, nuclear missiles on the way. You just seeing your house shy beaming up his elect, man. You trying to pay somebody, here, I'll pay you $10,000. It's Jacob's trouble. I'm paying $10,000 to fly me and my family out of America. Ain't nobody gonna do that, man. Most of the people that fly and got planes and jets, they gonna be out of here, man. They're not gonna be trying to get paid. Oh yeah, pay me in credits. Even the people that have that see it, that get that Caragba when that is pushed, man. you're going to have a lot of people that's going to be every man for themselves. People are going to be selfish, man. All right. So you're not going to be able to satisfy yourself, man. Why? Because the Lord is going to remove all that currency, man. The only way you're going to be able to take care of business is if you believe in Yahweh Shemi Awashai and be an outcast of the system, or you're going to be plugged in with Esau and take that seed. That's the only two options, man. It says neither fill their bowels. You ain't going to be being able to take care of business, man. No food, no water, no shelter, no more hospitals, no more restaurants, no more Myers, Kroger's, no more 9 to 5, no more schools, man. Everything is going to be done away with. It says because it's a stumbling block of their iniquity. All these people are going to lose everything, man. Everything. Ezekiel 7:19, New Living Translation. They will throw their money in the streets, man. We've seen that in Venezuela. Tossing it out like worthless trash. Really, because this monopoly money is nothing, man. Their silver and gold won't save them on the day of the Lord's wrath. It's not going to save you from the Lord, man. All right, Lord, I got 10 million. The Lord don't give a damn. It will neither satisfy nor feed them, for their greed can only trip them up, man. See? So your greed gonna really get you got up, man. All these damn Esau Edom, they're being greedy even now. You got Edomites and Amalekites going in their bunkers even now as we speak, man. Okay, but they want to be greedy. They like, man, screw being in a bunker. Let's suck this place dry till we get the rest of it, man. All right. So it says Microsoft to lay off 10,000 workers as it looks to trim costs, man. This is going to happen globally, man. There's all type of businesses that are doing this. This is not just Microsoft. It says the job cuts, which amount to less than 5% of the company's workforce, are its largest in roughly 8 years, man. Heavy. All right. So it says Microsoft and Amazon lay off thousands, man. Okay. Man, this thing is heavy, man. All right. Hey, it was an article I read earlier. Let me see if I can find it. It was an article I read earlier where it said, hey, you can even be laid off, man. Us different brothers, you think you straight, you like, I'm good, I can't be laid off. Hey, it can happen to anybody. Xxvi hit by layoffs on anniversary of Activation Blizzard announcement. So on the anniversary of Xbox, they laid off people, man. Okay, I want to get this one too, where it was talking about quitting. And I'm gonna get more scriptures too. It says massive tech layoffs raise fears of possible recession, man. The recession is here, man. All right. Microsoft to cut 10,000 jobs, include at least 878 in Seattle area. All right, so I'm gonna grab this. Quit. All right. It says Gen Z millennials are leading the big quit. Okay, so you have Generation Z. Okay, and that's the last generation, man. Lord willing. It says millennials are leading the big quit. Okay, in 2023. Why nearly 70% plan to leave their jobs. Are you telling me 70% of Americans are planning on quitting, man? Damn. Jake, wake up, man. If you think it's 5 or 10 more years, what store are you going to go to? If it's 70% of the people in America that don't want to work no more, what job are you going to? If there's layoffs happening in every single tech company right now in other places, what job, what type of technology are you going to have? There's not going to be a PlayStation 6, There's not going to be more technology. Esau Edom is trying to make you the technology. They're no longer planning to take care of the environment. They're just trying to push their agenda before it ends. He knows he's going to fall, man. It's like driving a damn car without brakes. All right? Damn, man. 70%, man. That's a lot. Almost 4.2 million people voluntarily left their jobs in November, man. Listen, man. If that don't wake you up, I don't know what will. 4.2 million people voluntarily left their jobs in November, man. That's a lot of people. marking the 18th straight month. This is the 18th straight month, okay, for 18 months straight of record-breaking quits in the U.S. And according to new research, even more Americans are planning to switch jobs soon, man, with younger employers leading the way. More than half of the U.S. workers, 61%, are considering leaving their jobs in 2023. A new report from LinkedIn has found that a higher percentage of Gen Z, defined by LinkedIn as ages 18 to 25, and millennials ages 26 to 41, workers are planning to call it quits than any other generation, man. Heavy. Let me get the rest of this. In December, LinkedIn and Census-wide surveyed more than 2,000 U.S. workers about their professional plans for the new year. Of those responding, 72% of the Gen Zers and 66% of the millennials said they are contemplating a career change in the next 12 months, compared to just 55% of Gen Xers, ages 42 to 57, and 30% of baby boomers, aging 58 to 76. Okay, so recession fears won't stop the youngest generation of the workforce from job hopping, man. These younger people, they don't give a damn. Okay, they do not give a damn. All right, so let me get some more. We revisited people who left their jobs last year. Are they still happy? All right, so if you didn't know, the biggest thing right now is you got this chick. She resigned. Okay, let's get that real quick. All right, and I want to get the rest of the I got some scriptures too, so like I'm just trying to make sure I didn't pass the article. All right, so it says heavy, and I'm gonna get that scripture too, but not the Zach. Let me grab this out. Hey man, these elites going in their bunkers, man. So I'm gonna grab this. It says New Zealand leader Jacinda Ardern announces shock resignation before upcoming election. Okay, they're shocked. You know why? Because these elites, man, they're going in their bunkers. If you didn't know, a little while ago, let me see if I can pull it up. Hey man, you got protests in Peru right now, man. It's going down. But let me grab this real quick. CEO resigned 2000. Salaki. Okay. And I always bring this out, man, because it's heavy. Okay, this was in 2019, but it was even more after that. It says, why have more than 1,300 CEOs left their posts in the past year? Okay, so all these CEOs and elites on the left-hand side, they're going in their bunkers, man. Let's get that preset, and then we're going to continue. Okay. Yeah. All right, this is Revelation 6 to 16. All right. Let's start it from, damn, man. It's all fire. Let's start from 13. The stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as fig tree casts of her untimely figs when she is shaken up a mighty wind. Those nuclear missiles are coming, man. And if heaven departed as a scroll when it rolled together. All right, that's that mushroom cloud from those nuclear missiles. And every mountain and island were moved out of their places. Those nuclear missiles, about to be 200 million nuclear missiles, that's going to hit Babylon the Great. And that's going to basically, the whole world is going to feel that. Okay, the whole world is not going to be destroyed. Only Babylon the Great. Okay, it says, and even then, it's going to be what they say. Birds and desert creatures are going to be here after it's been burning up for a while. Okay, so that fire is going to go away, and then eventually it's just going to be a desert land. All right. Revelation 6 and 15, and the kings of the earth. See, the kings of the earth. That's going into the different congressmen, the different Republicans, Democrats, all these different Congress people, okay? The great men, okay, that's men of high stature, Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Zuckerbergs, whatever, Elon Muskie. It says, and the rich men, okay, you even gonna have rich men, celebrities, whatever. The chief captains, all right, that's going into military men. And the mighty men, the armies, the different Navy, whatever. And every bondman and every freeman hid themselves in the dens in the rocks of the mountains. So you're going to have these different elites on the left-hand side hiding in these different bunkers, these different CEOs, Congress, whatever, all right, presidents, all right. It said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us, okay? Hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. The Lamb is going into Yahweh Shai. The one that sitteth on the throne, that's going into Yahweh, the Ancient of Days. For thy great day of his wrath is come, who shall be able to stand? So the great wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is coming. And that's why you're seeing, all these resigns, all these people losing their damn minds, man. All right, because, hey, these devils are about to push that thing, We know what that thing is, man. All right? Hey, man, Kala Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So I want to grab this, and the brother's putting up some heat. All right. I could get some more of the layouts too, but I'm gonna backtrack it real quick. Let me see if I can pull this up. Salakia Kings. Yes, sir. All right, let's grab this real quick. What they call it? The CB, the digital dollar. Because the brothers got some heat on there going into that. All right, we gonna get it, man. You gonna get this work. My brother my brother Salakia, my brother King Manatazak, he always be saying he be watching the battle rap, man. And on my man's, he be like, you gonna get this work, man. Hey, you gonna get the work, man. It says Digital Dollar Project warns, hey, you can see the economy is doing terrible, man. Look at this, man. Everything is in the red. All right. It's over, man. It says Digital Dollar Project warns on U.S. cautious approach to CBDCs, man. It says the DDP's white paper called the U.S. approach to CBDCs an unsustainable position. Okay. It says the United States may have concealed a head start to other nations in settling global standards for the future of money, regarded as central bank digital currencies. But in the future, the country should lead the development of international regulatory framework around digital currencies. The Digital Dollar Project said on Wednesday, it is the updated white paper, the DDP, a nonprofit organization advocating for a U.S. CBDC said the U.S. should set that regulatory framework independent of a decision to deploy a U.S. CBDC. All right. It says more than 100 jurisdictions around the world are researching or developing a CBDC, but the U.S. remains cautious on the merits of a CBDC. All right. So these people are literally working towards that digital dollar, man. All right. So I'm gonna grab this precept. We're gonna grab more on the topic. All right. Shalom to my brother again. Shalom, King. So I'm gonna grab this. This is Revelation 13 and 16, and this is going into this right here. Okay. Will you look up the Salakia? Okay. Salakia. All right. So will you look up this, man? All right. These devils always make it hard to find this. Why? Because this is what they working towards. All right. So I'm gonna grab this. So I'm gonna pull this out real quick, and then I'm gonna read this off while I get it. It says Revelations 13 to 16 for my brother Warriors Free Shai, New Jersey, my brother King Manatazak. It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, all right, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, so a lot of people, they're gonna take that thing, man. All right, they go, yeah, they either gonna have it in their hand or in their foreheads, man. And that's that buying and selling, that's scanning. All right. And that's a heavy preset. Let me grab the rest of that too. It's a little bit more on that. Let me pull it up. Yeah, man, we gotta grab that. We gotta grab all that. Revelations 13. Yup. Salakia. And this is that NWO. This is what they push it for. So this is Revelation 13, and I'm gonna grab it from. Damn, this all good. I'm gonna get it from 17. And that no man might buy or sell, said that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 603 score and six. So that's going into Esau's mark, man. All right, that Karagma. All right, that's the end game. It says tech company selling, you know what, implants that let you pay with your hand. That's the end game, man. All right, every single brother that follows the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, we should always be talking about the MOTB, man. All right, we should always be talking about that Karagma. All right, and this is the mindset of these devils, man. Psalms 49:11 for my brother Warriors 3 Hour Shy, New Jersey, King Monothazak. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. They think this gonna be forever, man. A lot of our people, some of our people, they be like, man, we got another 10 years, 5 years. Man, those missiles are coming, man. World War III is coming. That MOTB is coming. Jacob's trouble is coming. The hour of temptation is coming. You see food shortages, man. You see the oil shortage. You see the teacher shortage, the nurse shortage, doctor shortage, baby formula shortage. Okay, even within China, they got a thing right now in China where China's population is dwindling, man. Okay, you Edomites, they even say your population is dwindling. Okay, so this thing got to happen now, man. All right. It says Psalms 49:11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. Hey, man, Yahweh Shai got next, man. The Israelites got next. And their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. These Edomites, when they have children, you know, they pass away. They have a thing called a will, man. You know, they get these Edomites inherit houses, they inherit companies, businesses, money. Okay, they even inherit lands, which they stole, man. Everything these devils got, they just stole, man. All right, so let's get a little bit more into that, man. So these devils, they about to lose everything, man. All right, they about to lose everything. This is Isaiah 19:15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, man. That's literal. That's literal, man. All these people, oh, I got a degree. You know, I work 3 jobs. You know, a lot of these men, you know, they'd be like, you know, they got all these different jobs that they're working. You know, they're there for a long period of time. They ready to be free, man. You got brothers that be like, man, I can't wait to Esau push that MOTB so I could just say I quit, you know, so I could just walk off, man. You know, and really, we can't wait till these devils just, man, when they push that thing, we can literally be outcasts. We can literally be pilgrims on the earth, man. Okay, so we're waiting for this prophecy. It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt. Okay, we're in modern day Egypt, the house of bondage, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. So literally the head, that's going into the CEO. The tail, that's going into you Jakes, man. The cashiers, you might got the cook, you know, you might have a the person that answers the phone, you know, whatever you do, man. Okay, the whole business is gonna be shut down, from the manager, the machines, everything. It's gonna be a day where they just gonna tell everybody, you know, everybody's getting laid off. You know, we're this is the last day of our business. You know, we had a good run. Even the elders and apostles was going into saying, hey, brother had a dream. That Elder Tahar basically told everybody, you know, hey, we did good. You know, brothers, we done, man. You know, even we gonna have that time. Okay, so literally, it's gonna come a time to where everything is gonna be done away with, man. And it's gonna be a new society where Esau's gonna push that MOTB, and we're gonna be outcasts, man. We're gonna be on a run. All right. It says work for as high as CEO positions all the way down to entry level positions. So literally everybody from the top all the way to the bottom is going to feel the pressure of that loss, man, of losing a job. Okay. Hey, like I say, you watch that movie Fun with Dick and Jane, man. Go watch that, man. It shows you how these different people of high rank positions, Edomites, you know, and Amalekites, once they lost their jobs, these people they became criminals, man. You know, they showed you how people from all types of the company, what they was doing. You know, someone was locked up. Some of them was doing all type of craziness, man. And the only ones that really made it was the CEOs. Why? Because they ran off to their bunkers. All right. So let's get some more heat. And hey, man, work, labor, business, enterprise, occupation. Your degrees is not going to help you, man. Okay? That car that you got, hey, Esau Edom, he wants you to have electric car so he can just turn that thing off, man. That's why they try, man. You have no idea what these devils got in store for you. This the mark, man. That incision, that carogna, all right, that implant. It says, Mark, Strong's definition, carogna. Caragna. That G5482, man. It says a scratch or etching, the i.e. the stamp as a badge of servitude or a sculpture figure. All right, servitude, the state of being a slave, man. We already damn slaves. You want to be even more enslaved to Esau Edom? Okay, it says slavery, enslavement, bondage, subjugation, and subjection. It says of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. So basically spiritual demon Satan, man. You following after Esau Edom. All right, so let's move on. We're gonna get to the missiles, and I didn't want to make this too long, but it's a lot of stuff to bring out. Okay, so let's grab this. It says UK to send 600 brimstone missiles to Ukraine. Okay, so hey, we got that missile talk. That gun talk, man. All right, let's go down. It says Defense Secretary Ben Wallace said the UK will send a further 600 brimstone missiles to Ukraine to help defend the nation against Russia's invasion. All right, so they're going to send more missiles. Another article that came out. Let me grab it up. Hey, man, call like how about Shimmy Shai? Okay, Salakia. So it says 300 nuclear missiles. Look at this, man. Woo! Come on, man. This is how it's going to look. All right, when America, Babylon the Great, is hit with all these damn ICBMs, man. When this place is judged by Yahweh, by Shimmy Shai, it's going to look like that, man. It's going to be raining hell on you 2/3, man. On you damn heathens, you Edomites, you Amalekites. It says 300 nuclear missiles are headed your way. Woo! Kala Yahweh Shimmy Shai, man. You must respond. What now? What are you going to do? Will you see those chariots get beam up the Lord's elect? Okay? When you see in Yahweh Shimmy Shai redeem his elect, man, and you're left behind. Okay? Hey, let's get the scripture. Let's get the scripture. This is Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. Why it's going to burn as an oven? Because of those missiles. And all the proud, all that do wickedly. Esau Edom, you the proudest, man, shall be stubble. Then the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So literally everything that you ever built is going to be destroyed, man. Not even a root or a branch is going to be left. The Lord said not even a damn stubble or rock is going to be left, man. Let's get another one. Well, what to say? Dang. Thief in the night. Let's get that. Matter of fact, I got one. Plague. Time. And then we're going to get Revelations 14. This is Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague, man. Woo! It's going to be a plague. Who is it going to be a plague on? The wicked, man. All right? Salakia Kings. So, yeah. So it says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Whoo! Man, the judgment. It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, man. Damn, you ain't getting away, man. All right? Now let's get that Revelations 14:9. Fire. All right, Revelations, I'm going to get it from here, Salakia. Revelations 14:9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast or in his image, anybody, man, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, you take that charagma, that sea hip, All right, you want to be a part of Esau's system, you want to be his slave, this is going to be your judgment. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh. You're going to drink the wrath of God, man, which is poured out without mixture. Basically, it's just poured straight, man. A straight shot, 100 proof. All right. That moonshine poured out without mixture in the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. And that's heavy to say brimstone, because though it said what? The UK to send brimstone missiles? And the smoke of their torment is sent it up forever and ever. Basically, a long period of time is going to be on fire. And they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast in his image, who receiveth the mark of his name. So basically, you're going to be burning for a second, man. You're going to feel the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? So it's going to look like this, man. All right? And I love this article. It says 300 nuclear missiles are screaming towards the U.S. This is likely a preemptive strike by Russia to destroy all land-based intercontinental ballistic missile silos in the country. So basically, this can really happen, man. This is a very real situation that can happen. Okay? It says anti-missile defense cannot knock out many of the incoming rockets, meaning 2 million Americans will die. 2 million Americans will die just because it's so. They said what? Just 300 nuclear missiles. If only 300 nuclear missiles can cause 2 million Americans to die just because the anti-missiles can't keep up, how much more 200 million, man? Damn. Oh my gosh, man. It's the spirit making me want to grab the scripture. I gotta get it, man. I gotta get it. I know I didn't want to make this too long, but it say what? The arrows, they didn't break their ranks. I gotta get that. It's gonna drive me nuts. All right, Joel 2:7. Fire. Fire. Hey man, fire, man. I love it. Dang. I want to start it off where it start too. It's a lot of fire on here. Dang, it's a lot of fire on here. I want to grab it all, but I'm gonna just start it from here. It says a fire devoured before them, behind them a flame burneth. That's those nuclear missiles. Okay, that fire burning behind it, man. It says the land is as the Garden of Eden before them. See, it's beautiful now. All the different places, the nice spots. Esau got different gardens and yachts and all the different businesses, and it's beautiful. And behind them, a desolate wilderness. After these missiles hit, it's going to be a complete wasteland, man. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them. Nobody's going to escape the nuclear missiles except for the elect. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses. As horsemen, so shall they run. These missiles are going to be coming like light speed. You can't run from that, man. You can't outrun a horse. Like the noise of chariots on tops of mountains, they shall leap. You're going to see these nuclear missiles literally hopping over mountains, man. You're going to see them going around buildings. You're going to see nuclear missiles literally locked on certain targets, man. You just bouncing around, going around stuff like the noise of a flame of a fire that devoureth the stubble. Basically, that the nuclear missiles, when you light a damn firework, you can hear like a, it'll make like a loud noise, a loud whistle noise. That's what it's talking about with those missiles. As a strong people set in battle array. So it's going to be so many missiles, just like that picture, they going to be all scattered together. And they're just going to come down as a full force. Before their face, the people shall be much pain. Everybody going to be afraid, man. You seeing millions of nuclear missiles coming your way, your face is going to be full of pain, man. It says, all faces shall gather blackness, man. You're gonna literally be turned into dust, man. Charcoal, man. Your face, you see those nuclear missiles, you're gonna know death is coming for you, man. Just imagine the feeling of knowing you about to die, man. Joel 2:7, they shall run like mighty men. These missiles gonna be running. They shall climb the wall like men of war, man. You're not gonna get away. They're gonna come into your house. They're gonna go in the train station. All right, this place is gonna be completely obliterated. and they shall march everyone his own way, and they shall not break their ranks. Basically saying they're not gonna bump into each other. You ain't gonna have missiles hit each other, blow up, man. No, they're gonna be in their own directions, their own paths, man. What Jake like to say, stay in your lane. That's what it's gonna be like. Joel 2:8, neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk everyone his own path. All right, everyone his path. And when they shall fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. All right, they shall run and fro to the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb upon the houses. They shall enter in the windows like a thief. Damn! These missiles are going to be breaking into houses like thieves, man. All right? Imagine you trying to run away. You run into a house trying to get away, and a missile come in the house, man. You going into a damn subway station trying to get away, and the missile following you, man. They got heat-seeking missiles, man. All right? Damn, man. Man, if this don't bring fear to you, I don't know what will. It says the earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, man. Boo! It's gonna be like, ooh, you know. It said, and the heavens shall tremble. That's basically going into these different powers, man. These different governments, they're gonna be afraid, man. It says the sun and the moon shall be dark, man. Basically, the sky is gonna be dark, man, filled with all type of smoke, and the stars shall withdraw from their shining. Basically, the skies are going to be completely dark, man. Damn, that's heavy, man. All right. So these missiles are coming. You know? King. Let me grab that real quick. This is Jeremiah 50:14. Fire precept. Fire, man. Come on now. If this doesn't put that fear in you, I do not know what will, man. All right. It says, Jeremiah 15:14 for my brother, Warriors for Yahushai, Pasadena, Texas, King Machia, says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. Empty the clip on the USA. And that's what's coming, man. All these different nations are about to empty the clip on Babylon the Great, man. They're going to unload their missiles, man. These ICBMs. And it's a scripture that goes into where it says the 200 million. You know, yeah, take it to the head. Hey, Jay gonna be taking those missiles to the head, man. You 2/3, you heathen nations. All right, hey, man, this is the judgment, man. Yeah, man, imagine the sound of millions of nuclear missiles hitting around your area, man. Imagine the screams, the death of people running and trying to flee, trying to get away from the destruction, man. The chaos. All right. Heavy, man. All right. So I'm going to grab this one. Fire, man. All right. It says Matthew 24:6-8 NLT. And you will hear of wars and threats of wars, but don't panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately. So even though we hear the missiles, the nuclear missiles, the judgment's coming, don't worry about it, man. Why? Because nation will go to war against nation and kingdom against kingdom. This is going to happen. There will be famines and earthquakes in many parts of the world. This is the judgment. But all this is only the first of the birth pains with more to come. So it's going to be more that's going to happen. Okay, it's going to be more judgments that's going to occur. Okay, so let me see. I got the missiles. You know, I seen one more that I want to grab. Okay, Russia. Let's pull that up. Okay, so Russia and China to hold naval drills off of South Africa. Okay, so Russia and China are holding drills. Okay, that's that Joel. Okay, it says Russia and China will conduct naval drills in the Indian Ocean off the coast of South Africa next month, and another indication of their strengthening relationship with Africa's most developed country amid the war in Ukraine and global financial uncertainty. All right. So literally, this is going down. It says the South African Armed Forces said Thursday that they and the Russian and Chinese navies will engage in a multinational maritime exercise from February 17th to 27th off of South Africa's east coast near the cities of Durban and Richards Bay. Okay. So these nations are getting ready to get in that battle array. All right, these nations are ready to battle against the beast, man. All right, ready to go against America, Babylon the Great. All right, let's get some more. Let's get that Joel. Okay, Salakia, not this one. Joel 3. Okay, it's a Joel 3, Salakia. It says, Joel 3 and 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, your armies, and let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So all these nations, they were weak. But now they're gathering together and they are becoming strong through these nuclear missiles, through their armies, through the different powers. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. So literally, these heathens, they're about to judge. Okay, they're about to come down on Babylon the Great. All right. I'm gonna grab these last couple articles and I'm gonna close it out because I didn't want to make it too long. All right, so we're gonna get the inflation. All right. It says retail sales continue to fall in December as shoppers battle inflation. Okay, so people are not buying up as many goods, man. Nobody's really spending money like that. It says US retail sales counted their fall in December, dropping by 1.1 as inflation remained high. The Commerce Department reported Wednesday. That's the largest monthly decline since December 2021. In practically every category except for building materials, groceries, and sporting goods saw sales drop from the prior month. Okay, so people are not spending money unless it's on important things. Okay, another thing, Procter and Gamble sales fall as inflation squeezes shoppers. U.S. retail sales post biggest drop in year, inflation retreating. Okay, it says 86% of Americans worried about inflation's impact on their financial health in 2023. Says data shows 72% expected to take 6+ months to improve their household's financial health. 61% expect more than a year before the U.S. economy recovers. So literally over half of America believes that, hey, it's only going to get worse. Inflation is battering local income households most as food and housing costs soar, Fed study says, okay? And one of the biggest things of inflation, I remember one of the brothers, they were going into the eggs. Jamie Dimon says rates will rise above 5% because there is still a lot of underlying inflation. It's only going to get worse and worse. All right, so let's grab that. Let me see if I can pull it up because there was one I seen on here that I want to get. It says Connecticut family business shutting its doors after 11 years blames inflation and cost of labor. Inflation relief checks in January 2023, which states will pay them in amount. So it's getting so bad out here that they want to send out more checks. Okay. Shopper rebellion against higher prices helps slow inflation. Okay. So literally they're begging for help. Could Europe end up with a worse inflation problem than America? Okay. So it's going down, man. Wholesale inflation in US slowed further in December to 6.2. Let me grab the last one. Slovakia. Okay. I think that's the last article I want to grab before we close out. All right, so I'm gonna grab China and then I'm gonna close it from that. Okay, so it says China's population falls, heralding a demographic crisis, man. Okay, so literally, you have these people, the Chinese people, the Moabites. They're literally not able to push out as many kids that are. They're not able to have as many kids as they're passing away. Basically, they're dying more rapidly than they're producing. Okay, so it's a lot of things happening right now. You can look up North Korea. North Korea, they actually have some stuff going on too. But continue to watch out what's going down. Look at the digital dollar, the Karagma. Watch these different countries what they're doing. North Korea is still talking about nuclear war. Okay, it says Russia desperate for Iran and North Korea help with missiles and drones. Okay, so this thing is still happening, man. So I'm gonna get a closer. Okay. And that's what we're gonna close out with, and Lord willing, like I said, this lesson was edifying. I didn't want to make it too long, but it's all the spirit. So second Esdras 15 and 14, fire. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe goes into destruction, sorrows. Okay, hell is coming to these people, man. All right. So like it says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. That's that race wars, gang wars. That's that civil war. That's basically going into World War III. All these different nations are going to be fighting against another. Kingdom against kingdom, nation against nation. Scripture even say realm against realm. Okay, so basically it's going to be a purge-like society everywhere. It's going to be war and utter chaos everywhere as far as the eye can see. All right, and every man is going to be shootouts, fights to the death. People are going to be breaking into your house, robbing you, stealing, tying you up, torturing you, all type of manner of wickedness, man, robbing you. Second Esdras 15 and 16, for there shall be sedition among men, sedition, uprising, riots, invading one another, people breaking into your home, robbing you, taking food, water, children, whatever. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. The course of their actions shall stand in their power. Basically, they're going to tell you on the news, remain calm, stay in your homes. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is fine. Meanwhile, in the streets, it's going to be an utter chaos, man. A purge-like society. Esau pushing that martial law, okay? Going door to door, house to house, pushing that MOTB. If you don't take it, they're going to try to guillotine you, okay? Brothers are going to be on the run. Sisters are going to be on the run. All right. Second Esdras 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. That's the checkpoints. Esau Edom is going to set up checkpoints. If you don't have that charagma, they're going to gun you down. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. You're going to be troubled how? They're going to shut down, put on checkpoints. You ain't going to be able to go eat, drink, go to hospitals. You ain't going to be able to pay for bills and do certain things without that charagma. So you're going to be troubled. You're going to be pushed to the brink, man. You're going to be pushed to basically be out there. The houses shall be destroyed. They show you in these end time movies where they burn up these rioters and these people. They burn up houses. They might set a car on fire with Molotovs, whatever. All right, and men shall be afraid. Men are going to be afraid because it's going to be a purge-like society. It's going to be utter chaos. No, it's going to be a lawless society. Basically, anything goes. Okay, if you want to kill somebody, you could do that. It's gonna be like the purge, man. If you want to shoot somebody down, you could do that. If you want to rob somebody, you could do that. Okay, the only thing that's going to stop people from doing all manner of wickedness is these scriptures, and everybody doesn't have that. That's why it says wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of thy times, because those that got the scriptures, those are going to be the only people with a sane mindset, with a calm spirit, while everybody else is bugging out, believing that the only way they can eat or drink or be sheltered is by killing somebody or by robbing somebody or just by being a damn demon. Okay, so that's why men are going to be afraid. You're going to be afraid to leave your house, go to a grocery store, do certain things, man. It says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. If you haven't ate in 3 days, 4 days, a week, whatever, you're going to be looking at your neighbor like, I don't give a damn what he's going through. I need to eat. If you haven't drunk, you losing on shelter, whatever is going down, you're not going to have no pity on your neighbor, man. Don't matter if it's a grandma, a mom, a little kid, whatever. You're not going to have no pity on them. Why? Because it's going to be a lawless society, which is going to cause a very dark spirit to be on everybody but the elect. But shall destroy their houses with a sword, with a gun. and spoil their goods. They're gonna take whatever they want: food, water, clothing. Hey, even your own woman, even you, because of the lack of bread. Okay, because of food, lack of food, no shortages. Okay, everywhere you go, it ain't gonna be no food, no water. So they gonna have to go house to house, door to door, to basically gather these different goods. That's why you're gonna have different people clicking up, different gangs clicking up. You're gonna have different militia groups clicking up. Why? Because it's gonna be power in numbers. Okay, for great tribulation, great trials. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. I didn't want to make it too long. You know, the water taught our brothers, posted precepts. You know, all the sisters that tune in. You know, shalom, shalom. You know, and Lord willing, this was edifying, man. BTA above ball soon. You know, shalom. You know, and the water again for all the precepts, brothers. You know, keep enduring. You know, keeps you know, striving for perfection. All right. So, shalom, DTA above ball soon. Stay in the spirit. Shalom.